Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be really part 2 of my kitchen declutter series. There might even be a third. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cabinets today. I do have some other areas that I need to tackle, like my junk drawers and some drawers in here, but again, I feel like I'm always restricted on time when I'm filming this video. The first time I only had enough time to do 3 cabinets, but I actually like to split it up that way because I feel like it becomes overwhelming if you try to do everything at once. So I'm going to show you the cabinets that I'm going to dive into today and take you through the process, and hope this gives you guys some motivation. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. I am a work from the home mom to 2 little boys. My husband and I have been together for almost 10 years now, and I do a lot of like lifestyle mommy content, cleaning videos, grocery hauls, and so if you like that kind of stuff, I hope you hit the subscribe button and stick around and join our family. Okay, so one of the areas that I need to tackle, I don't think it's terrible, but it definitely needs to be done, is this thing. Oh wait, maybe it's a little bit more messy than I thought it was. So that needs to be cleaned out, and then we are going to tackle this cabinet right here and this cabinet right here. So that's 3. Oh, yes, this one. This cabinet right here. And then also this cabinet over here, which is all of our cups. So this one really isn't that bad. So I'm going to get started decluttering those, and I hope this gives you some motivation to get up and start decluttering something in your house.
You think that I should calm down.
Okay, so this cabinet wasn't crazy. I kind of just pulled out what I don't want. I did save these cups. We got them at Kohl's a while ago. My husband just loves them because he loves the size of them, so I am going to keep them for him. And then I kept these cups that we did with Liam's footprint. But I am getting rid of all of this stuff from this cabinet.
Thinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are.
Okay, so I took everything down that was on that top shelf. I am super duper short, so I had to step on the counter to get it out. So now I'm going to go through all of this stuff, see what's expired, and see what I'm keeping. Okay, so all of my tea was expired from like last year. That shows you how long it's been since I cleaned out the cabinet. So getting rid of all of this stuff. I am keeping my teapot, and I'm not sure if this is expired or not. I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit. So out of all that stuff, I'm only keeping these 2 things.
It's not that long.
So I put all of my paperwork in this thing, this bin. I'm going to put this in here because I always just throw it in here, and this way I'll be able to just grab this and go, sort through it, put it back. But this typically is where, like, when my husband comes home from bringing Liam home from school, he'll put all the paperwork in this cabinet, and I always forget what's in here. So I'm going to put on my to-do list weekly to go through this. I've also put all of my camera supplies, my mini tripod, in this container, and along with our monitors, and I'm going to put that on this side, if it fits. Okay, both of those don't fit, so I'm going to leave this container here. I'm going to put the medicines that I use all the time. I don't keep them in our top cabinet because they're too high, so I'm just going to put them down here. Actually, you know, we don't really use these a lot, so maybe I'll put these in the top cabinet. This stuff we kind of use. These are Caleb's teething pods, and this is the kids' vitamins. So I'm going to put my YouTube stuff up here. It's still easily reachable for me. And then we always keep packets of wipes in our kitchen for the kids, like to wipe their faces when they're done. So I'm going to put them right there. And then my teapot, I'm going to go ahead and stick on this shelf. Normally we would not keep blue masking tape in here. However, my husband does want to paint the ceiling, so he wants to tape off the kitchen that we just painted and paint portions of the kitchen, portions of the ceiling. So I'm just going to take this and stick it on the second shelf for him when he's ready. This also is something that needs to go back to the store, so I'm just going to leave that. So this container right here I used for lids for the baby bottles, for nursing supplies when I was nursing. So it was super easy to keep it in this cabinet and use it. Obviously, I am no longer nursing, so I took all of that stuff out. So this is the finished product of what this cabinet looks like. So much better, you guys. The top shelf, again, is completely empty because I can't reach it. And I don't have anything that I really need to put up there, so I'm not going to. So this looks so good. I do kind of recommend going through each cabinet and putting everything back instead of taking everything out and trying to put it back in cabinets. It's a lot less overwhelming this way. So next I'm going to just clean out this side cabinet here. This is where we keep a lot of our baking pans and our muffin tins, things like that. So I really don't have too much, I don't think, to get rid of in here, but I'm going to reorganize it.
Before I'm too invested, I should.
Alright, you guys, so I did actually end up getting rid of a few things. I did end up keeping all of our flimsy cutting boards. I just feel like we use them a lot, especially in the summertime, so I'm going to keep them. But I'm going to get rid of this cutting plate. We don't use this. These two, because we already have this size, and I don't do a lot of cakes or pies. And also I'm going to get rid of this container. Alright, you guys, here's a look at what our pots and pans cabinet looks like. I'm not too sure how much I'm going to get rid of, but I'm just really going to reorganize it, and I'm probably going to get rid of a thing or two.
Ask you all my questions, get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
So really just reorganized. I am getting rid of this little pot. We don't ever use it. And this like splatter pad thing. We don't fry stuff, so we don't use this either. So I'm going to get rid of these two, but let's see how long this actually stays like that. I just wanted to show you guys, this is actually a warming drawer that pulls out from the bottom of our oven. But we do store a lot of our lids in here, just so that it's less clutter in here. Okay, so the next cabinet that I'm going to clean out is this like Lazy Susan cabinet. So much stuff in here. I'm going to pull everything out, make sure all the expiration dates are good, see what we can get rid of, and really reorganize this. This cabinet is like so awkward. I am going to go ahead and pull everything out and go through it on the floor and then put it all back in.
I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move.
Okay, so now that everything is out, like on the floor, I'm gonna go through it, see what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of before I put it all back in there.
It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come,
You guys, I was looking for an expiration date on this. It is raspberry infused balsamic vinegar. It's not moving in the container. I think we're pretty safe to throw this out.
I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready.
Alright, everything else is good, so I'm gonna get it put back into the cabinet.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you.
Alright, you guys, so this is what the cabinet looks like. Let's stand that back up. Well, that's not gonna stand up. Okay, let's put that over here. But so starting over here, I have our oils, and then this is Lazy Susan. So we can kind of see everything that we have. A million jars of pickles. Don't ask, I have no idea why we have them. Some extra dressings, and we keep our lunch boxes over here. Mine and my son's, Liam's, are still on the counter, but I will put them in here so there is a spot for them. And then down here we just have our blender, our what is that, a flour sifter, our Molson blender, I don't even know if I said that right, our food processor, a food chopper, our waffle maker, which actually probably can go on the shelf in the basement because we hardly ever use that. And we hardly ever use this too. This is kind of like cuts, like slices, fruit and veggies. So we probably could put that down there too, but I do have it under here. So this is just so much better and much more functional. I am getting rid of this stuff on the floor. Well, that's the baby bullet. I will go put that away just in case we decide to have another one. But that's like a steamer I'm getting rid of. That's a juicer thing for lemons that I'm going to get rid of. Those throwaway bibs, we just never use them, so I'll probably give them to one of my friends with kids. Those two are garbage. And then like I showed you before, I am getting rid of all of this stuff. So that's a decent amount. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just really, really happy that my cabinets are so much more organized. Now that I have decluttered and went through everything and kind of got rid of what I don't want, now I can start looking at how I want to like organize and have everything in the cabinets. I might switch my cabinets around, which obviously will be a different video. But yeah, so overall I'm super happy with the progress. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe before you leave so that you don't miss any of our content. And we will see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.